Hello everyone, welcome to our channel 2 Bits. Those who are new to this channel, let me tell you that this is our 7th video on the InfyTQ series, and in this video we will try to solve some questions on stack related problems. We have also solved many questions on topics like error handling and object oriented programming. So please watch those videos before moving on to this one. So let's start with the first question. In this question, we are given a list and we need to tell the output of the stack after executing this particular function. And in this function, we are passing the head of the list. So a head currently is 10. So first, we are saying that P is equals to head. So let's say we have a letter P that is pointing to head, which is currently 10. And we have a stack. So this is our stack. So our next statement says that while p.next not equals to null. So p.next, p is currently pointing to 10, p.next is also 10 and 10 is not equals to null. So this condition is true. So we will move inside the while part. It says if p.data equals to p.next.data. So p.data is currently 10 and p.next is also 10. So yes, it is equal. So we will move inside the if condition which says stack.push p.data. P is currently pointing to 10, so we will push 10 inside our stack. And next statement says that p is equals to p.next. So p that was currently pointing to 10 will move to its next as p is equals to p.next. Now we will check our while condition again. While p.next not is equals to null. So p is currently pointing to 10 and its next is not null. So while condition is true, we will move inside the if part. So if p.data equals to p.next.data, p currently is 10 and p.next is 20. So the datas are not equal. So we will not go inside the if condition and we will simply do p is equals to p.next. So p that was previously pointing to 10 will now move to 20. We will again check the while condition while p.next not is equals to null. So p.next is currently 20 which is not equals to null. So we will move inside the while part. Now again we will check the if condition if p.data equals to p.next.data. P is currently 20 and p.next is also 20. So both the datas are equal. We will move inside the if condition and execute the statement which says that stack.push p.data. P is currently 20, so 20 will be pushed inside the stack. Now again we will do p is equals to p.next. Now again we will check the while condition which says p.next not equals to null. So p.next is 30 which is not equals to null. So while condition is true, we again move inside the if block which says if p.data equals to p.next.data. So p is currently 20 and p.next is 30. So 20 is not equals to 30. So we will not go inside the if part and we will simply do p is equals to p.next. So p that was pointing to 20 will now point to 30. Again we check the while condition while p.next not equals to null. So p.next is still not equals to null. Now we again check the if condition if p.data equals to p.next.data. P currently is 30 and p.next is also 30. So the data is equal. So stack will push 30 into the stack. Now p is equals to p.next. So we will again move. Now we are at this 30. We again check the while condition while p.next not equals to null. So p.next is not null yet. Now we check the if condition if p.data equals to p.next.data. So this condition is not true as 30 is not equals to 40. So we will skip the if part and we will do p is equals to p.next. So now p will move to 40. Now when we check the while condition while p.next not equals to null, but here p.next is equals to null. So we will not move forward and we will come out of the while loop and we simply return stack. Now in the question, please read carefully that stack options are indicated from top to bottom. Top to bottom means in this manner, from top to bottom. So our answer would be 30, 20 and 10. It would not be 10, 20 and 30 as the options are indicated from top to bottom. So please read these kind of notes specifically. Let's move on to the next question. Now in this question, we are given a stack from top to bottom. So these are the value of the stack from top to bottom. Let's suppose this is our stack 1 and the values would be 14, 12, 10, 9 and 7. These will be the values from top to bottom. We need to return the stack 2 after executing this particular function. So let's execute this function. So first statement says that if stack1 dot is empty, is stack1 empty? No. So this will return false. So this condition will not be executed as it is false. Now we will move on to the else block, which says we have a stack 2. Now we move on to the while. Our while condition says that while not stack1 dot is empty. So this will check if stack1 is empty. So this return false and not of false will give us true. So this condition will be true and we will move inside the while block. So our first statement in the while block says that stack2 dot push stack1 dot pop. First we will pop from stack1 and we will push that value into stack2. So stack1 dot pop will give us 14 and then we push 14 into stack2. Now our next statement says that x is equals to stack1 dot pop. Now 14 is already removed, so this is not the top of the stack. Now our top of the stack is 12, so we will now pop 12 and 12 will be stored into x. Our next statement says that stack2 dot push x minus stack1 dot pop. So x here is 12. 12 minus, again we pop from stack1. So these both values are removed. Now when we pop, 10 will be removed. So we will push 12 minus 10. So 12 minus 10 will be 2 and we push 2 into stack2. Now our next statement says that stack2 dot push stack1 dot pop. So these three values are removed from stack1. Now when we pop from stack1, we remove 9. So we push 9 into stack2. Now our last statement in the while loop says that stack2 dot push stack2 dot pop minus stack1 dot pop. So both the top values in stack1 and stack2 will be popped. So these four values are removed. Now we are left with 7. So stack1 dot pop will be 7 and stack2 dot pop will be 9. So we will push 9 minus 7 into stack 2. So 9 minus 7 give us 2 and we push 2 into our stack. Now all the statements inside while are executed. So we again check the while condition which says while not stack1 dot is empty. Now when we check stack1 dot is empty, it will return us true as all these values are popped and stack1 is empty. So it will return true and not of true will be equals to false. So our while condition is false. So we will move out of the while block and we return stack 2. Now when we return stack 2, our value from top to bottom is this 2, 2 and 14 as 9 was popped out. So this is a value. So this will be our answer. Carefully note that in our question we were given what will be the value from top to bottom. If it was what will be the value from bottom to top, our answer would be reversed. So please carefully read that when solving a question. Now let's move on to our next question. This is a very easy question, so I would like to suggest you to pause the video, start up a timer and solve this question and comment out the answer with the time it took you to solve this question. Thank you for watching. If you learned something new or it helped you in any way, then please like the video and subscribe to our channel.